lots of, obstacles, but I'm going to get out of this still. I'm still super fit. I'm still, everything from the ankles up is A-okay. Yeah.
I'm going to welcome up the one, the only, Lindsay Raike.
You go, girl. You just watch her. Yeah. Get it, girl.
Thank you, Darren, for that incredibly warm welcome. Today marks a meaningful moment, both personally and collectively. I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and joy. I first discovered the Nicholson Therapy Pool over 25 years ago. Like many of you, I came here seeking relief from chronic pain. The pool became my sanctuary, a place where the soothing waters not only provided physical relief, but also a sense of hope and community. When the pool closed in 2020, it felt as though a vital part of my life had been taken away. In April 2021, I called then Mayor Eric Rodriguez and asked if there was anything he could do about the permanent closure of Nicholson. He offered me some sage advice. He said, create a petition, get some letters to the editor, to the Daily Journal, start a movement and get the community involved. He made it sound so easy. And I thought, okay, I can do that. Naively, I figured one mayor could solve this problem, and we would wrap this up in a month or so. Fast forward 3.5 years, and here we are. The Herculean effort it took to get to this day cannot be overstated. It took a village of dedicated volunteers, elected officials, and thousands of community members contributing time, money, and effort to store this precious resource. After creating a petition that quickly gathered thousands of signatures, I connected with a small group of former pool users, and together we reached out to attorney Joe Kitchett, who generously invited us to meet with him, and he quickly became a trusted advisor. He encouraged us to start a nonprofit organization, and several of us banded together to form Warm Water Wellness. Over the next 3 years, Warm Water Wellness board members and other passionate supporters spoke at hundreds of city council, board of supervisor, and healthcare district meetings. We submitted over 30 op-eds and letters to the editor and the local newspapers. We held a rally with over 100 supporters. Our cause was featured in dozens of articles, TV, and radio segments. It took a long time, but one by one, we garnered the support of every city council in San Mateo County. We became allies with the Board of Supervisors, the local healthcare districts, and elected leaders at all levels of government. We are eternally grateful to those who heard our pleas and championed our cause. Many people have asked me how a group of severely mobilely impaired individuals had the persistence and resilience to carry on and to lobby for so long. As anyone who's been touched by chronic illness knows, living with pain and disability means fighting an often daily battle against hopelessness. It means getting beaten down by bad days and setbacks and choosing to get up, dust yourself off, and try again. It means learning to be patient and accept that things, quote-unquote, normal people can do seemingly easily can take us forever. So we know a thing or two about resilience. 20 years ago, I found myself in a very dark place, suffering from severe jaw and throat pain that rendered me unable to speak for nearly 2 years. I became extremely socially isolated because I couldn't communicate. I recall wondering what my life would look like in 10 or 20 years, and promised myself that if I could ever speak again, I would use my voice for something meaningful in the community. I'm sharing this because if there's one thing I've learned from my own challenges and from this collective experience, it's that you never know what the future may hold. I hope that if someone out there is going through a difficult time, that you'll have faith there may be better days ahead. There will be better days ahead. These past few years have been transformative. Chronic pain is isolating and can shrink your world, but this experience has expanded mine in ways that I never could have imagined. I've witnessed our community come together with an incredible sense of shared humanity and collective purpose. Many of you today have never stepped foot in this facility but went to bat for us. I thank every single one of you for believing in us when we said we couldn't live without this pool. Whether you signed our petition, donated to Warm Water Wellness, helped stuff envelopes, or spoke at city council meetings, your efforts, no matter how seemingly small, were essential to achieving our successful outcome. I want to take a moment to recognize the board members of Warm Water Wellness. Saving the pool was truly a team effort, and success could not have been possible without them. Rami Bauer, Pam Heeman, Mike Schrader, James Stahl, Steve Stahl, Astrid Partridgian, and Brian Zilchel. Can you please raise your hands? Every board member, except Healthy Jane, has severe mobility limitations. One member conducted research while bedridden on medical oxygen. Another is a quadriplegic who set up our accounting spreadsheet with his one usable finger. Our chief writer had used adaptive technology. Much of this effort was a labor of love supported by heating pads and ice packs. I also want to recognize Supervisor Canepa and his staff with a special thanks to his right-hand Bill Silverfarb. I can't even imagine. Oh, here you are. I can't even imagine what this journey would have been like without their unwavering support. I would also like to thank Sutter Health for rebuilding our pool, and in doing so, helping to rebuild our Nicholson family. I'm grateful to CEO Harris and Vice President of Operations Jillian Thomas for their collaborative partnership over this past year. They patiently listened, as you discussed during your speech. They patiently listened to our feedback, and we felt genuinely heard. We are delighted that Sutter is offering a free community swim day today.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for this gracious gesture and for bringing actual warm water wellness back to our community.
Yes.
I hope the reopening of Mickelson inspires providers to make aquatic therapy available throughout the Bay Area. A couple of years ago, I ran into Naomi, a former Mickelson patron at the Jewish Community Center. After complaining about the water temperature and the challenges of trying to do gentle exercise next to someone doing the butterfly with torpedo toys flying overhead, Naomi said, "I just want to go home." Well, today we are finally home. Thank you all for being a part of this incredible journey. Let's celebrate this moment and look forward to the many years of healing and community ahead.
Yes.